What's up, you guys? It's me, Oleander, and today I'm going to show you how to do a fuck up a narcissist spell. So if you don't know what a narcissist is, let me grab the good old DSM-5 and I'll read you the definition of narcissistic personality disorder. Just give me a second. Let's see here. Narcissistic personality disorder. A pervasive pattern of grandiosity in fantasy or behavior, need for admiration and lack of empathy, beginning by early adulthood and persist in a variety of contexts, as indicated by 5 or more of the following. Has a grandiose sense of self-importance, is preoccupied with fantasies of unlimited success, power, brilliance, beauty, or the ideal love. Believes that he or she is special and unique and can only be understood by or should associate with other special or high status people. Requires excessive admiration, has a sense of entitlement, unreasonable expectations of especially favorable treatment or automatic compliance with his or her expectations. Is interpersonally explosive, lacks empathy, is unwilling to recognize or identify with the feelings and needs of others, is often envious of others or believes that others are envious of him or her, shows arrogance and haughty behaviors and attitudes. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have dealt with a narcissist before. They're pretty fucking horrible to be around. So today I'm going to show you how to really fuck them up, because some of them deserve it. So here I have a petition. I'm just going to roll it up away from me. I made this puppet, and it has an opening in its stomach where I'm going to be stuffing it. So I'm going to shove the petition in there. And I am going to put a little bit of sulfur in there. A little bit of garlic powder. And a little bit of black pepper. And there's a jet outside flying over the mountains. So I'm going to add some black salt in there too. And we are going to do a little bit of poppy seeds. Okay, we're gonna throw that directly in there. I just sprinkled them right out of the head of the poppy. A couple, just throw it on the plate. I'm going to use some foxglove. Probably just grab one of those. And that scratching sound is my cat trying to get in the room, but I'm not going to let her in because she will try to knock the candles over. And what else? I have some gravestone. I'm just going to put a little chunk of that in here. Okay, that's it for the dry ingredients. I have a serrano pepper that I'm just going to chop up. I don't know what they look like. I cut it, but yeah, it's one of those. I'm just going to chop it up. I don't need the whole thing. I'm just going to take a couple little slices and I'm going to stuff that in there. And I have 3 little Thai chilies. So if you've never had a Thai chili, they're really hot. If you don't know why I'm adding chilies into this puppet, you should go watch my Baneful Herbs video, my Black Magic Herbs video, and you'll understand why I add everything. that I'm adding, or at least the chili peppers are on that video. I'm gonna add a couple drops of belladonna water in there. I told you guys how I make this. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna do a little bit of hate oil. My hate oil. I'm gonna drizzle that on her head. I know, Willow baby. I'll let you in a minute, sweet baby. All right. And I've already enchanted all of my herbs that I'm gonna be using. Let me let my cat out. She's actually in my room. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Come on, baby. You wanna go out? Okay, go out. I'm sorry, baby. All right, okay. So where was I? Okay, I already enchanted all of my herbs for their purposes before I put them in, before I started the video. So I'm gonna do some war water, and instead of pouring it all over the plate or all over her like I would normally do, I'm just gonna stick her head in it. This is my war water. I haven't showed you guys how to make it yet, but I will. All right, so I dunked her head in there. This is disgusting. Okay, let me clean my hands. And then I am going to put a little bit of my black magic oil on her. A little bit on her head, and I want a little bit of this inside of her too. So now that she's all stuffed, I am going to do my spell while I close that up. I'm going to chant silently and close up this opening with black wax. It's going to take me a few minutes, so bear with me. Fast forward. So I'm going to kind of squeeze it closed. So I had foxglove and chili peppers in my baneful herbs video. So if you want to know why I use those in there, then just go check that out. They both have magical properties of their own. And this spell is really to make this person suffer. These are the kind of people that have kids and don't buy them anything and just think of themselves and refuse to help out with their own children and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Use people, lie to people. Sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire. So before you judge me for doing curses and having black magic and baneful magic as my specialty, you should really consider how well our justice system works, and you should really consider how often the concept of karma does not do its job. Fight fire with fire. Okay, so that's completely closed. The last thing that I'm going to do is smoke her out with a cigarette. I don't smoke cigarettes, so I just light them and I smoke it. And you can just put that out right over the heart. Now I'm just going to finish off my spell real quick. It is my will motivate. So what I'm going to do with this poppet is I'm going to keep it for a couple nights. And I'm just gonna fuck with it. I'm gonna cause it a little bit of distress. Cause it a little bit of pain. This is no longer just an inanimate object. This is the person who I am targeting. Let's heat up their life a little bit, cause a little bit of problems for them. As long as they deserve it, then I don't see any problem with it. When I'm done, I'll throw her in a cave so she can sit in darkness. So I want her life to be miserable. Narcissists really make other people miserable. So I'm going to work her for a couple of nights and then throw her in a cave. So that's pretty much it for today. Stinks in here. I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed this.